Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to Souly Gaming here on YouTube and here on twitch.tv/Souly Gaming. Guys, again, like I said, thank you for being here. We are going to start with an unboxing of the July edition of the Loot Gaming Crate Stranded. Inside the crate, there's supposed to be an item from Assassin's Creed Black Flag, I believe Tomb Raider, Dead Island, and Far Cry Primal, I think. I think those were the items that were supposed to be in there. Guys, again, this is a gaming edition of like the Loot Crate, but this is called Loot Gaming, so everything in here is based off a video game. There's no like nerd or anything like sci-fi kind of stuff. It's all video game stuff. So if you've seen Loot Crate and you don't kind of like some of the items that Loot Crate gives because they're nerd, or, like you just don't care about them, check out Loot Gaming. It's a little bit more expensive, but honestly, these crates have actually been a lot better than the Loot Crate crates have been lately, in my opinion. So let's get into it. Again, this is the July edition of the Loot Gaming Crate by Loot Crate Stranded. Alright, so here we go. Okay, so right off the bat, this box is packed. Okay, this box is packed. Okay, so I'm gonna go straight to, man, I don't even know where to start. I really don't. Okay, you know what, let's just start with the t-shirt, because the t-shirt looks like, alright. So here is the Loot Crate, the Loot Gaming Crate t-shirt. It is a Far Cry Primal t-shirt, which you got the wolf, the mammoth, and the saber-tooth. That is actually a pretty cool looking shirt, I have to say. That is actually a pretty cool shirt. Let's see. The shirt is by Rock Me. That's the people that made it. And again, the Loot Crate and Loot Gaming shirts are such very light material, and they're such good quality. Like all my other shirts, they are such good quality. They're not tight, but they're just good quality, guys. Again, Far Cry Primal. That is a good t-shirt. I like that. That is a decent t-shirt. This one item I'm just gonna hang on to because I don't know what that is. Alright, here's a little item in a box right here. Alright, let's look. I guess this is the top. Yeah, here. Oh, this is actually pretty cool. What is this? It's oh, okay. So here is your Assassin's Creed Black Flag item that is supposed to be in here. And this is actually pretty cool. It is a flask with the Assassin's Creed Black Flag logo on it, for those that never played Assassin's Creed. But that is actually, it's actually a pretty cool item. Make sure they don't put nothing in the flask. But no, that's actually good quality. I mean, I'm not much of a drinker, so I don't know what I would put in this, but that's actually a good item right there. Again, like I said, these Loot Gaming crates have actually had a lot better items in there, in them, better than the Loot Gaming, the Loot Crate boxes. Alright, so, why am I opening this? Okay. This is pretty cool. This is honestly pretty cool. So we have the Lara Croft 20 Years of an Icon Tomb Raider right there, as you see it. And it is Lara Croft exclusive 20-year celebration collection right there. And so this is what it says on the back. 20 years of an icon, Lara Croft has been a force within the gaming industry and influenced virtually every facet of entertainment. Join the celebration with an exclusive minifigure featuring Lara with her nostalgic dual pistols, brought to you by Crystal Dynamics and Square Enix in partnership with Loot Crate. So that's what that says right there. And there is the little item. That is pretty cool. I know you see my computer screen, but that is actually pretty cool. Like, hold on. I want to take it out, but then I don't. No, I'm not going to take it out. I'm not going to take it out. I'm not going to take it out. But that is pretty cool right there. That little figure. That, again, these items are so good. And it may just because I'm a real big gamer. But, yeah. Alright, so here we are with the Royal Palms Resort. Okay. It's a beach towel. That's what it looks like, a beach towel. Okay, so let's open this bad boy up. This is this is a crazy item that you get in a Loot Gaming Crate. What the hell is that? It's like something. Oh wait, there's something on it. Besides that, look at this. Oh, look at that. It's a blood handprint. I just saw that. Look at that. Okay, so what? Oh, okay. Hold on. I gotta scoot back just a little bit. Okay, so show y'all this whole towel. Cause look at this. This is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. So it's Dead Island. Okay, and I can't show you the whole towel because it won't fit. But that is what's on the towel. There it is. My green screen's gonna act up. So this is the whole towel. That is pretty sick. That is pretty sick. I do have to admit. That is pretty freaking awesome to have in a crate. But the only bad thing is, well, you know, here in Texas, but whatever. It's August. I mean, it's the end of July. If you'd have done this crate, say May or June, this would have been the perfect item to take down to the beach and just like freak some people out, or even just get some cool comments. That was actually pretty cool. That beach towel that's pretty awesome. All right, and then of course we have the game manual, July 2016, Stranded, Survival of the Fittest. And featured looters. So let's look here. Alright, so here are the items, of course, that are in here. We'll go over the items one more time. You have the Lara Croft little minifigure. Right there. The Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag flask. The Dead Island Resort towel. It's actually pretty cool. That towel is so cool. The Far Cry Primal T-shirt. And I believe that was it, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. There it is. And, of course, the pin for July 2016. Looks like a knife on the beach. And here it is right here. And then, of course, that's it. So that's all that's in there. That, like I said, is pretty freaking cool. So, guys, again, if you have not checked out Loot Gaming, you need to check it out. It is by far, it's about $10 more than the Loot Crate, the basic Loot Crate, but it's well worth it. If you're a gamer, you will enjoy this stuff. So, again, let's go over these items. I showed you the pin. So here is your 20th anniversary Lara Croft minifigure. Here is your Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag flask. Again, that flask is actually the detail and leather work on that is actually pretty decent and high quality. Actually licensed by Ubisoft, so you didn't get some generic, you know, Somebody just trying to make a quick buck. Okay, and of course, I showed you the beach towel. I don't want to take it out because, but you saw the beach towel. The beach towel, that is pretty sick. The beach towel. I was like, what in the world is on this beach towel? And then, again, the t-shirt. It's Far Cry Primal. Pretty decent shirt. That is pretty cool. Yeah, guys, that is it for the Loot Gaming Crate for July 2016. Stranded. Survival of the fittest. I said it backwards. Here on Souly Gaming, guys, again, thank you for being here. I truly do appreciate it. If you like these videos, please feel free to hit the like button. Also, leave a comment below. All comments are welcome, good or bad, criticism, suggestions, anything you have. Please feel free to say anything in these comments below. I try to comment back as best I can. I don't police my channel too much, but that is it right there, guys. Thank you for being here. I will be back on. Here's one thing. I will be back with more of these Loot Gaming and Loot Crate. But here in the near future, I have signed up for the Halo Legendary Crate. So it's a crate every 2 months for 6 months. So I'll get 3 crates. We will be doing unboxings of those here on Souly Gaming. Guys, if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you for being here. You can watch me do these live at twitch.tv/SoulyGaming. And watch me do these live and watch me stream video games as I play them live. If you're watching this on Twitch, guys, again, thank you for being here. To those in the chat, thank you for being here. You can head over to youtube.com/SoulyGaming, hit the sub button there, subscribe to the channel, and check me out on YouTube. Alright, guys, that is it for me. I am out. Thank you for being here.